I'm Emily and I work within the Institute for Sport Business at Loughborough University, London. And importantly, at that postgraduate campus, we have an initiative called Collaborate. And within the Institute for Sport Business, we've started a collaborative dissertation pilot, which allows our students to collaborate directly with industry and work on an empirical piece of research across the summer that is co-created with an industry partner. So we have the initiative Collaborate across our whole university, and we've got an amazing team that run that whole agenda, and we have other parts of our course around a collaborative project, which is a much smaller project that runs over a 12-week period, and then collaborative dissertation is an opportunity for the student to work independently on a project. We brought that in-house to our institute to work with our sport-based partners to offer more opportunities to students within the sport industry. All students in our master's programme do a dissertation, and it's their highest credit weighting module that they do. One of the biggest things that we hear from our master's students is that they want to have as much proximity to industry as possible and experience real-world data, problems and the realities of working in sport organisations or within the sport ecosystem. The most unique element is that the student gets to work on a brief set by the organisation and co-create a research project around that. So you can't get more real world than that, and I think it gives them an opportunity to add something to their CV, enhance their skills, but also build their contacts and have some impact directly within the sports industry. We've had over 40 organisations sign up to be part of the module and have set specific briefs for the students. I think they've been very receptive, very committed, and I think, the sport industry really value and identify the need for new talent coming into the industry. And I think what we've seen is the willingness of sport organisations to give back, to support the next generation of talent and to identify how they can enhance the experience of individuals that for some of them weren't in that position too long ago themselves, and see that the role that they can play in nurturing the next generation. I think students that are coming to us at a master's level have made a specific choice to further their education within sport business and one of our 5 programmes to enter a specific market, whether that be sport leadership, sport analytics, sport innovation and business. And so what we have identified is that we believe we want to ensure students have access to industry and understand what's going on the ground. I think academically we can teach them a lot theoretically, but it's about that applied application and bridging academia and practice that is what's going to set them apart when they go into the job market. I think what's most important is when an organisation sets a project that is specific to their strategy or a key problem that they have as an organisation. So we've got many different partners across the sport industry that we've worked with. Some of them are our core partners, like Chelsea Football Club, for example, or we've worked with Wimbledon, Formula E and other organisations who we've built collaborations with across the years. And the best projects are when that organisation identifies an area that they want to know more about. A student also has a passion in that area and bring their skills and expertise, and then they co-create some research together that then across that 3-4 month period results in a research output that's not only the students then research that they've developed that goes towards their degree, but also helps the organisation with whatever the problem was initially. It's a process where the student will work with the organisation when they provide a findings report to them or an insight report, and then if the organisation wants to use some of that information, they can then work with the student collaboratively to look at that information and what they might want to do with it. I think what's most needed is this bridge between students and I guess this growing market and opportunity and resource, and helping them access industry. I think there is often historically been a disconnect between academia and industry, and it's working out what our role is as an institution to help support and enhance students' access to industry. I think core to our ethos at Loughborough is providing that applied experience that's going to set the student up in the best way possible. As an institute, so within the Institute for Sport Business, we really want to make sure we provide as many opportunities for our students that sits outside of the classroom. They get a lot from those modules, from that learning, from the experiences they have in the classroom, but it's about making them a rounded individual and ensuring when they go into a job interview, they can say, well, I've done this, I've learnt this, I've got these foundational skills and this knowledge, but also this is how I've applied it. And time again, you hear from organisations, they want applied experience. And I think that's where we need to try and help them fill that gap. It's helping them get exposure, but also access. The biggest thing I've taken from a lot of the presenters is resilience. And why that's really important is I think you can get all the opportunities in the world as an individual, as a student, but I think also you have to be resilient to knockbacks, and if this is something you're passionate about and you want to work within this industry, you have to keep trying, keep pushing, keep taking every opportunity you get. So it's a mixture of having resilience as an individual, but also taking opportunities when you get access to them.